And so the Christians spread like wildfire. The more you killed them, the more they stood for their faith.
Now, it is true, and I think it has to be emphasized, that the early church spreads despite the very concerted attempts at repression of extremely autocratic and powerful emperors who set themselves very firmly against the Christians, and yet the early church survives.
Tertullian argues whenever something goes wrong, whenever there's a famine or whenever there's an illness, a pestilence that sweeps through, everybody says, "The Christians to the lion!" And then he says snidely, as if so many could be fed to so few. And his point is that you can't destroy us all.
During this time of exponential growth, Christians all across the Roman Empire quite literally went underground. This labyrinth of tunnels and chambers beneath the Roman cities became known as the catacombs.
Now, the catacombs are important to understand. First, many people imagine that there are caves naturally under Rome, and the Christians simply went into them. The catacombs, almost without exception, are not natural caves. They were excavated by the Christians.
And so the Christians made a whole labyrinth underground.
Sometimes services would be held there, in the very tombs of the martyrs.
The second point is, the very act of burying your dead is hugely significant. Christians believe in a resurrection of the body. Now, of course, that belief has shifted and changed over the centuries, but from all we understand, early Christians believed that they would be resurrected in that actual bodily form, and therefore they chose to bury their dead, not to cremate them. Therefore, if you are seen to be burying your dead, especially at times when there are intense waves of persecution, you're more or less saying to the police, "Come and investigate me, I may well be a Christian."
In AD 306, a new Roman emperor came into power, and things began to rapidly change. Constantine the Great was a capable